Welcome to Money First CEO, the podcast for business owners ready to run their business like a boss and make their money work smarter, not harder. I'm Harman Johnston, bookkeeper, Profit First professional, business coach, and mum of two from Sydney, Australia. I've built a thriving business by mastering money habits and systems that create real freedom. This show will help you take control of your finances so you can build a business and life that truly works for you. Every episode delivers one powerful takeaway you can action right away for more clarity, confidence, and cash. And from time to time, I'll be joined by special guests, fellow entrepreneurs, experts, and real business owners, sharing their money wins, lessons, and insights to inspire your next move. Because when you put money first, you unlock the options and freedom you deserve. So hit follow, grab your coffee, and let's dive in. Hey there, and welcome back to the Money First CEO, where we believe if you put your money first, the rest will follow. I'm your host, Harman Johnston, and today we're doing something a little different. We're stepping back to reflect on the past year and get clear about what's coming in 2026. Not just for this podcast, but for you, for me, and for every entrepreneur on the journey to becoming a true Money First CEO. So whether you've been here since the very first episode or this is the first time you're tuning in, welcome. You're in the right place if you're building a business that pays you well, supports your life, and lets you step into your CEO role with clarity, confidence, and calm. So this episode is a full wrap-up. We're talking lessons learned, money wins, behind the scenes real talk, and some exciting things happening in the new year. So let's get into it. I wanted to start off by talking about why we exist, the Money First mission. Let's take it back to the beginning. Why does this podcast exist? And why do we keep coming back to conversations around profit, paying ourselves, and financial rhythm? I mean, it's simple because I kept seeing business owners, talented, driven, hardworking people, but they were struggling. And not struggling because they weren't good, but because no one taught them how to run a business that worked for them. They were burnt out, underpaid, overcommitted, and secretly wondering, is this even worth it? I was having conversations like these with my clients and people I met in networking groups all the time. And I've been there myself. I've built revenue without real wealth. I've chased growth and ended up more stressed, not more successful. So I decided to create Money First CEO to flip that model on its head. This isn't about hustle, being everywhere, doing everything, or sacrificing your life in the name of success. It's about creating a business that pays you first, builds consistent growing profit, gives you financial control and breathing room, and supports the lifestyle and peace you actually want. When your business takes care of you financially, you stop operating out of fear. You start making powerful, strategic, aligned decisions. And that's what it means to be a Money First CEO. You're allowed to build a business that serves you first, not just your clients, not just your team, you. So next, I'm going to talk about the top 5 money lessons from this podcast. We dropped 30 episodes and everyone had something valuable. And as you remember, there's a takeaway from every episode. But these 5, these are the game changers, the ones that got the most feedback and the ones that created real momentum in this community. The first one is the 1% shift. Start building profit now. You don't need to overhaul your finances overnight. Start small, just 1%. So every time revenue comes in, transfer 1% into a separate profit account. If you bring in $1,000, that's $10 into profit. It might not feel like much at first, but what you're doing here is building the habit and the identity of a business owner who prioritizes profit. Once you start seeing that account grow, you'll want to increase it, because this 1% can completely change how you operate financially. The next one is your business is not your bank account. Mixing personal and business finances is one of the most common and costly mistakes we make, and I see it all the time as a bookkeeper. And when your business pays your rent, groceries, Uber Eats, you lose all clarity. Clean separation gives you power, real numbers, and protects your profit. Set up separate bank accounts, separate cards. Treat your business like the professional entity it is. Lesson 3, say no, win big. Saying no isn't just about protecting your calendar. It's about protecting your cash flow. Every time you say yes to a client who underpays you, a project that drains you, or a collaboration that's not aligned, you're saying no to something more profitable. Boundaries aren't just emotional, they're financial. Your next money move might be a firm, empowered no. Forecasting is freedom. When you don't know what's coming, everything feels like a panic decision. But when you start forecasting, looking 30, 60, 90 days ahead, you can plan. I can see up to the next 12 months where everything is sitting, where the cash is. How easy do you think that would make me run my business today, knowing where things are at in 12 months' time, what's coming up, what's going out? You can prepare for slow seasons, invest with confidence, adjust pricing, expenses, and energy based on data, not just vibe. So start simple. Look at your next 4 weeks of income and expenses. Start mapping it out. Visibility is power. And if you need help, or if you're interested in using the tool that I use, reach out and I'll be happy to show you. Last lesson is you deserve the CEO paycheck. This one might be the most important. You build this business, you carry the vision, you take the risk. You deserve to be paid consistently and well. Not after taxes, not after team, not after expenses, and not when it feels convenient. You come first. Your paycheck isn't optional, it's essential. Now, I want you to pause and ask yourself, which one of these 5 have I implemented this year? Which one am I still resisting and why? That resistance is where your next breakthrough lives. So, what did 2025 taught me? Let's get personal for a minute. 2025 taught me a lot. Some wins, some mistakes, some major mindset shifts. Here's what stood out for me. Growth isn't the goal. Aligned, profitable growth is. This year, I slowed down. I stopped chasing more for the sake of more. And guess what? The profit improved. My energy improved. I actually enjoyed my business more. The next one is building a team. It felt scary at first until I realized it was the key. There were moments I questioned it, bringing people in, letting go of control, paying others. But every time I invested in my team, everything got lighter. I had space to lead, to think, and support where I used to have stress. Here's the truth. If you want to scale sustainably, you can't do it alone. Trust me, I've tried it. And especially if you want the work-life balance, you need to bring in a team. Your team, it's not just an expense. They're the engine that helps you grow with less overwhelm. Looking after them, paying them well, and creating a culture where people feel valued, that's what builds success. Treating your team like partners, not just task takers. The next one is boundaries for time and money. Changed everything. I said no more this year and my business didn't suffer. It got stronger. Next one is profit first works. If you work it, it's not a silver bullet, but when I stuck to my allocations, track my accounts and build a rhythm, I felt calm. Cash flow got clearer, decisions got easier, and that breathing room, you can't put a price on it. Now, what's coming in 2026? What can you expect from Money First CEO in 2026? Let me give you a sneak peek. We are going to have more guests, real stories. I'm bringing in business owners living this in real time, not internet millionaires, but relatable people, navigating profit wins and mistakes, making the shift to consistent CEO pay, building financial systems from the ground up. You're going to hear more honesty, lessons, and community stories. We're going deeper with our topics, taking bigger leaps. We're going beyond basics. You'll hear episodes on scaling with lean, profitable teams, hiring without draining cash, wealth habits beyond your business, and money mindset shifts. it's going to be powerful. I'm going to be sharing tools, templates, and challenges that you'll get. Quarterly profit first challenges, templates and worksheets, weekly money takeaways will continue so you can stop guessing and start acting. Behind the scenes, I'll be sharing my numbers, pivots, what worked, what didn't. This isn't just a podcast, it's a journey we're taking together. Community connection. I want to bring us together more virtually for now and maybe in person one day, so stay tuned. This part is going to be fun. Before we close out today's episode, I want to leave you with a quick CEO reflection ritual. 3 simple but powerful questions to guide your next step. First, what was your biggest money win in 2025? Then, what money habit are you leaving behind? And last, what's your one non-negotiable for 2026? Take 5 to 10 minutes today over the next few days and journal on those. That reflection is how you lead with intention. Now, to everyone who's listened, shared this podcast, sent me a DM, left a review, or taken action because of what we talk about here. This community is growing, this movement is real, and it's just getting started. Money First CEO isn't just a name, it's a new standard for how we lead. You deserve to build a business that pays you well, supports your life, and gives you peace of mind. Here's to 2026 for your most profitable, peaceful, and powerful year yet. If this episode helped you, share it with one business owner you care about. Let's keep building smarter and put your money and you first. See you next week.
Thanks for hanging out with me on Money First CEO. If you got value from this episode, hit subscribe, drop a 5-star review, and share it with someone who's building their business too. All the goodies are in the show notes, and you can find me on socials for more tips and tools to help you. Until next time, keep putting money first, and the rest will follow.